Polo Lightburn talking about referendum. The great Polo Lightburn is here. Not to talk basketball, not to talk sports. Straight off the point, it's hard to contain Polo because he's obviously an advocate for cannabis. You're an advocate for...
I am an advocate for cannabis, but not on the business end.
Right.
I was an advocate for marginalization and the way they treat, how kids are affected by it. But go ahead.
I want... You don't want... a man where your mind... When you're
busy,
I don't want you.
Yeah, we don't get I want to stay on my island.
You call stay on the island.
Stay on the island.
You call me and tell me after you hear me last week, you're gonna do some research on the Kikaka thing. Where the Kikaka thing come from? Because to be honest with you, like I said publicly, the Kikaka referendum come out of nowhere for me. Like, what the hell is that? On what basis can you have one village say they won't have a referendum for an issue like this?
And they get it. So, a guy by the name of Ilya Rosado, who is a member of the Kikaka Village Council, is the leading advocate for this. There's a commercial that I've seen on Facebook several times, an ad with him and Karim Musa, the Minister of Home Affairs and New Growth, advocating for...
When you hear about it, but when did you know that there's a referendum going to be held? Were you just as surprised as me?
Oh yeah, I found out about it maybe about 3 weeks ago.
Like, but what is that? How can you?
Yeah.
So tell me something. You've done research. Does this then suggest that Ladyville could decide whether or not marijuana?
Yeah. As soon as I heard this, I made me think about one Martin's referendum, one Southside period with all the. Because the irony of it is that the people from the South Side have been going to jail, having their family marginalized, sent to jail with 60 grams of marijuana, which are a little over 2 ounces. They talk about 3 years and $10,000. And now Kikaka, the North Side, they are the ones who are going to benefit from it. Nobody from Kikaka normally go to jail for weed. But that they make the money off of it. Marijuana, as we know it, from what I understand, that was $75 million industry,
In Belize?
We import marijuana out of Mexico. The cartel, they control that. In the in the 80s, we were one of the top 4 suppliers of marijuana to the United States, along with Mexico, Colombia, and Jamaica. So what I'm saying, that time that we had, it was different, but now here we come today.
Have you found out what exactly the referendum is going to decide? Have you heard anything as to how they want to structure what the people are going to say yes to? Are they saying yes to that anybody from Kikaka could go it, anybody from Kikaka could sell it? What are they saying yes to? Where is it going to come from if they're not going to go it?
Exactly, we went through that with decolonization, and the thing is it's the business people in Kikaka are going to benefit. And Kikaka is owned by Chinese. You never know that? You may know that?
I know that they have taken a significant stake in the...
Yes, and San Pedro is owned by Arabs. So they are the ones eventually who are going to benefit. They don't come out. They have to deal with it for it to go down. Because right now the biggest advocate against it is a woman, former chairperson of Kikaka in the last government, Selena Jimenez. She is against having the legalization of the island. And from what I understand, it's not so much that they're against the legalization of marijuana, but their issue is that they are using their island to do this.
As one test.
As one test. As a pilot. And that is what, from what I understand, that is the biggest advocacy against it.
But still, you know, tell me what exactly people want to say. This is the problem I have.
They know structure. They don't have no plan.
So for me, you set up any referendum. I believe in a referendum.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's an unhealthy democracy. We don't have one developed tradition of people choosing. An unhealthy democracy. Mm-hmm. That believes in a referendum that was once in a blue moon, and then the legislation say the government now have to follow the referendum. But what I want to know, where exactly the yes or no on this? Because this referendum that next week.
8th of October.
Next week, Wednesday. How on earth you want to tell me that you have had enough time to make people understand clearly what are the arguments for and against the education process for a referendum? Like the time is so short. Like that to me intentional. That like I want to vote even when I don't clearly understand where are they approve or disapprove for. And even say how I feel about yes or no. That's a choice to Kikaka make no, not Kikaka vote. But how do we make sure?
How do they move forward? If
what
are next move?
What are they saying? Kikaka not gonna land for people except in a yard, but where would
actually the weed from just my investigation and I know it, the weed is going to be grown indoors by mostly foreigners.
The foreigners would grow it indoors.
Huh?
They would grow it indoors.
It have to be. Kikaka are the opposite of farm and Kikaka brand. Nothing can grow out there.
So you and me know that for set up something in your house you need to get funds to do that.
That is not the big money there. They tell you that the big businessman want control that the Chinese and then done there with it. We know this. They don't know door now make no care where go and no door now make no money off of weed, you know. And
how are they going to keep? But potentially could be, you know, my Benjamin Carlin last week he said part that one bad weed about so no potentially it would seem likely if
but with this bad weed where they about to come
I don't know nothing about
it. All right. So I figure you have to come from basically make sure that Belize we don't grow weed again. 89 and come and sprout the weed field in paraquat, replace that in the south side with crack out the south side. And burn all you feel, and now we'll get weed for America.
Pull next week that the referendum, and you don't want expert pan. I mean, where I say you know the history, you know how things go right now. You're current, you're on top of most things. You have sources all around the country being you Polo. But I find it very surprising that you're not really clear that what exactly.
The Rasta man in Kikaka again, why I think that then they advocate for it. They're not there. They're there with it, but they're not there out there. The march and that kind of way, that the iron of it. This are the business people in.
So it's all right. So
because they see the benefit in it.
Tell me something now. How you legalize it pan Kikaka and make sure that what very likely will be a good enough grade pan Kikaka stay pan Kikaka.
But most, you see what you did? Me, I need to try to figure. I just want to legalize it. Then from there, that one start the trend.
So even
because
though
just like decolonization create one serious change in the business, you know.
So even though you see it as the business class taking over. And this is the first step. You still would have a supporting position that you want a referendum go through.
Yes, because eventually, right? Because even when a referendum go through, man on the south side want still they get 3 years and pay $10,000 for 2 ounces of weed. When they ballet out there, want to make millions, but they have to make the adjustment once this go through. They will have to make the adjustment. My biggest problem right now, is that ridiculous law where they charge people $10,000 and 3 years for 2 ounces of weed. You know this since the one of the good things about decriminalization, since decriminalization, you know see them black bag in a abandoned yard anymore, black plastic bag of weed in a abandoned yard. You think man stop sell that or police stop bust it? Remember that was every day pan news, that was the big news. Bust one black plastic bag full in an abandoned yard. That not happen again. That happened. That are the biggest change in a marginalization, in a decriminalization. But like I tell you, they don't have nothing. Even then, when they do decriminalization, it wasn't structured properly. Because first of all, for legalization, the board where they had, where New Growth had, that mean basically it was all about controlling the money and making a profit. It had nothing to do with marginalization and people they got
do you think that you, Polo Lightbird, you've been one strong advocate. You think that you have access to get a license for whether Kikaka and go and sell?
I don't know. You must say I forget a work permit. Like when you get work for cannabis.
You don't have to put up. You probably have to put up more money.
Oh, yes.
That's why I keep a man like you, and probably say you have to got $50,000 for get the license. So then there are only certain people want to deal with that, no?
Yep.
But I still not say. Again, first of all, one of the weirdest situation where you are allowed to have 10 grams of weed, but it's illegal to grow it and it's illegal to sell it.
This is the only country in the world or state with that policy. Everywhere else from my study that has decriminalized or legalized or whatever, you have one connection with plants. Even if there are 2 plants you're allowed to have or 4 plants or whatever. But we don't have no way to produce it. Because you could have 10 grams of marijuana in your possession.
But for have 10 grams, but for anybody, the contradiction is that if you have 10 grams of marijuana upon you, a crime had to be committed for you to have it.
Belize are mixed signals, my brother. Belize that's not no joke. Belize are mixed signals.
But listen to me, Polo. I get it, I hear you. That's why everybody want to be and think about whether cannabis is good or cannabis is bad or compared to this or compared to that. We deal strictly here with the politics of the referendum and the commercial thing and business of the referendum. My problem is when the church advocacy pushed back on the introduction of cannabis industry to Belize and made it that there had to be a petition, had to be a referendum, the state wishy-washily say, oh, that we don't got the money to deal with that, so we are back off.
Remember, Belizean church state system, you know.
I understand.
Yeah, I tell you about
but even listen.
They're not separate.
Listen to me. We understand that. But with any significant thing, you could feel as passionate as you feel about wanting cannabis to become commercial, I believe, and legally commercial. There is still the reality that not everybody have that opinion. And anything will happen in the country of that level should be until we part the people decide what they want. Like for example, right now, I remember when there was the whole conversation about whether we could go on a casino. And the church, I remember the late Bishop Martin.
That means only supposed to be for foreigners.
They said only for foreigners.
Granny, they take
and at that time, they forget them one license, and they say. Nowadays, we see casino they pop up like food stall.
Yep.
Just imagine that we live in a place. The big news out of New York and in the entertainment world has been that Nas get approval in New York to set up a casino. But I say that that one casino license in Belize they're not news again. They're not even debate again. So they're like, then they pop up again, like I said, like food stall. And
I know foreigners originally were supposed to be in and bringing revenue. Foreigners, the lone old lady and son. Over the weekend I passed and I see 2 granny out of the casino. And all of this happens now without no engagement, conversation, determination of what the people have to say. Let's teach them about addiction. Because remember, we don't accept that. Okay, we don't cross the threshold that we allow casinos, but most places in the world, the location of the casino becomes critical. So it's not just whether or not we allow one casino, that whether we allow one casino at this location. Next to our biggest park. That's a park there. That's a park and they cross the street from the park where the kids they beat there. So we don't have no referendum for none of them things. Because America may got one, I think the casino America may go upstate than New Jersey, Atlantic, so they had to go and build in the outer state. You and me know that for a lot of them sporting stadiums, that the people in and their cities they decide whether or not they want a whole 10, 12 block level for a sporting stadium, then decide. So
in my view, I can't get convinced that this referendum organic. I think that was sneak attack. And I don't know, I know David Pastor, I don't know I'm part of Pastor Wade Flock. But I am saying here that there was sneak attack against what the spirit of referendum for be. At this level, the matter of cannabis industry has to be a national decision because otherwise, where would it say no? So I don't know how this will happen, but where you say no is that every village, every town gets to decide this how this one be. So that what every 2 weeks now we are going to referendum on this.
That's why Johnny say he go in a cabinet and make one adjustment. I think if he listen to the same way they say, he say he not in mind. So I try to figure out.
But I want you I bring this to you because I want you to report as much as you don't want. As much as you don't proponent to make you understand, okay,
I don't
make
see where
you
this
do it right,
going, man.
make you do it right.
Yep. But then, if we wait for the, happen, then by they try hurry. Then basically, I don't think that we then they try rush this past. This is just my thing. I think that they try rush it past the church, because by the time when the church show up, the church show up. Like about 2 weeks ago, the church opened just like the church never know where they go on.
But I got a problem even though I know they're not that flock there, I know they're with that set.
I know.
I got a problem in how you try circumvent opposing views. We want make we decide.
I hear what they say.
Some are we want yes, some are we want no, but make we do the maths on it, make we do the count, make we do the process, make we do the pros, the cons, the full education, the full debate, make we decide once and for all. Otherwise it's again when they propose the initial commercialization and it was stalled by the resistance and they never want to deal with the referendum. The lot of things you never really may understand. We send youth to jail for weed, but the grocery stores then they fatten them profit margin for Fonto and Bamboo and Philly. The Fonto they come in from Guatemala.
A multi-million-dollar business again.
Multi-million-dollar business. So that you want to make people emotional feeling about their right for smoke weed be used as one tool for make the people who don't control the factors of production and the factors of commerce be able to now look upon this industry and just make more money off of it. That's what this is, right?
Yep. And when speaking at Fronto, I believe.
And remember now, and I'm sure this out to you. Because this real, and I know there be no, and I want you to answer this, because this is one of the things that trouble me. One lot of black youth get stigmatized and lose out and say, no, we don't hire them because they want to come and smoke weed. Isn't that true?
Yes, I want to talk about that.
One lot of we youth get branded, some of them will never smoke on weed yet.
And they judge all weed smokers by that.
And they judge all weed smokers, and especially one youth where got black skin.
Yes, because that the fronto, that the thing about got you, that the fronto.
So now there is an economic cost to being branded as being the people who smoke weed, even though weed gets smoked across all.
Now put one outside address and go apply for a job. That happens. Yeah. Just that.
So now we don't become castaways because we get branded that you are the weed smoker. But now we are create one system where make sure you could get more where you want. We don't want no interest with you to be a part of my job where I got my construction site. I don't want you because that's all you want to do. it's to my mind that crazy, brother.
But worse more, man, the shop that work now, I get man for my work, man. I see man that's going to smoke pan job and shit there, man. Man, they show up now with them bad money in them pocket. That man, they show up with them bad. I tell you, man, they drink. I got, by the way, come cut my yard in. They want two bad men to drink while they cut the yard. The thing is now, that led me to think about the five most addictive drugs in the world: cocaine, methamphetamine, opiates, alcohol, and nicotine. Alcohol and fronto is legal in Belize. Alcohol kills 3.3 million people a year. All right? Nicotine, 8 million. 1.2, that's second-hand smoke. So what it happened where we should have addressed more than all this is that then by the way smoke, where they smoke fronto, smoke your fronto down with it. Because when they smoke that fronto and blow and they pick now second, it mess them up. And they tell you half of the people my research said half of the people who smoke tobacco want dead from that. So all they use where you see they smoke that fronto joint, where you know, including all the religion, so half of them want dead from that. And this is the thing. We have this misconception when we are weed smokers, fronto smokers being weed smokers. For them guys over the sit around on the street side, they smoke the rock and smoke all day. The marijuana is only a vehicle. The average person who smoke marijuana, and I talk joke, I smoke maybe on 2 joints for the day. The same person where they smoke fronto weed and smoke like 1 dozen because they smoke cigarette. Marijuana, first of all, you smoke like this.
Yeah.
And the cigarette, you puff. So that one constant man smoke with cigarette before they go shit, before they eat. So you find, I want to make this clear that whenever you see there is a lot of young boy when they marginalized, that want tobacco addiction in the hand, and Guatemala, the addictive substance they come from Guatemala got for we whole next generation of weed smokers basically because the majority they smoke fronto. Alright? Huh?
So long and short, you don't yes that kikaka. But
yes man, yes.
You don't yes, even though you don't know the details and even though
my yes that for just pass the like I see the games where they play behind the scenes. So because for example when I see the church at the evangelical they say I know they say the bishop and father and that the church basically all the people in the shop that evangelical and this is about the deep south. This is the same church where we had slaves where had women against empowering black people. This is the same. This is a MAGA. Anyway, to move on.
A MAGA.
This is a MAGA.
We're break and come back, Polo, and get your and give your time for just and give you the time for preach. Just to try get your pin down upon the mechanics of this process. And I have serious issues with it. I don't even want to say yes or no. I said no to having a process, and even though apparently the law accommodated, this is not an issue where should I be able to be decided on such a local level. That's my position. And I say if we want to do this, do the referendum or national referendum and make we got a talk. That's my position.
Yes,
that's my position.
Yes. That should have been from the get-go.
Clinton Polo Lightburn, not talking basketball or sports today, venturing in the matter of cannabis legalization, the referendum that's coming up next week Wednesday.
And the new growth ministry.
Next week Wednesday on Kikaka. An unusual thing for sure. I don't think you could say that one thing if the people at Kikaka may vote whether or not they will allow any additional bridges to be built in front, or if they may have one, something we deal with the local reality of Kikaka. The matter that this is not about the
blue bond, about the green field, no.
It's about, and again, I don't even know how they do it, how license will be issued, and all of that. I don't even know that people will vote next week Wednesday will have enough time to find out all the details. The time is just, in my view, too short.
And it will have to be done indoor because of the environment in Kikaka.
You just said that.
Yeah, because you know that white sand out there.
You just said that.
They don't got no black dirt out,
Well, you just said that, but
and that's the way to go.
You could say that, but then could barge on 2 load of black soil, anything will happen. But
they
listen,
use that for indoor.
all right. So, but Polo stand behind. He wants to the referendum pop off. I'm surprised, whether I want somebody out of Kikaka. I'm going to try to get people from Kikaka before next week Wednesday for sure to talk on the matter and hear their position. As surprise to no one, the church has organized under the leadership of the senator for the churches, Pastor Louis Wade. They are organizing a no campaign out on Kikaka. Do you think it will be yes or no? Because right now it's a fait accompli. The referendum will pop off. What are your view on it?
I think it can be yes.
I think it can be yes.
For 2 reasons. Kikaka Rasta Vibes Island. One.
Go slow.
Go slow, and then lot of Rasta man they out there that used to.
Well, I don't get a chance for I'm not publicly paid my respect. I found out through Facebook that Ras Quick had passed a Kikaka icon. I don't really know the man family. I don't even know when the funeral may hold about. That my brother would love, so I just want.
But actually, the biggest bartender icon. That San Pedro actually died this week too. I don't know if you know Shaggy, if you used to go to the big thatch house, thatch building downtown, where that meaning again, he was always the bartender there. Shaggy, but he was the most well known and the most famous. He was well known and the most famous bartender.
I think I know this part of the
and he died last week too. So right now that the same situation like Rascal. But anyway, like I was saying, the Kikaka and Rasta Vibes Island, weed smoking island. As a matter of fact, this guy will lead the advocacy for legalize it. When I got to Kikaka, I used to stay in Alibo, then I used to stay there for him and uncle. They had one legal guest house, and there I don't stay. Anytime I go there, so anytime I just go there, I sit down and my uncle and I smoke in Alibo, then I sit down and turn out.
So that you influenced the...
I know, but I pay because as I get there, I pass away, I got. So, and the irony of it is that the biggest advocates against Jimenez, me and she own one business together.
So you got connection from both sides?
From both sides, and if you see me and she that somebody, so I never feel that vibes there as sheet against weed smoking and so forth. So I think they're more against, their advocacy is more against using Kikaka as a pilot village, for do this stuff. Because this one, once it's got through, this one spiral. You can't stop that unless you change the law. And I did hear the Prime Minister mention that a few weeks ago, I think we're going to take this to Cabinet for make some kind of adjustment. What we need to find out, I never found out, is what adjustment was made. Maybe I could have Googled it, Johnny Briseno referendum.
I know there was a comment made. I don't know that I don't know that anything has been changed, but I know there was some comment made.
Yeah, but you don't know if you're going to...
That can be changed just like... That's a matter that would have to go to the House.
All right, so you never gone through?
That's a matter that would have to go to the House. I don't know that there's any been going through of anything, but the next part of it is that the referendum is not binding, which is incredible. It's, compliance with referendum result is optional. Mm-hmm. So it really makes it kind of ridiculous to me. But anyway, Krem, good morning, WB.
Morning.
Morning.
Could please talk to more?
You're live on the air. If you want to talk to me on the air, that's how it could happen.
Yeah, more morning.
Morning.
Mr. Rennick Mark.
What do you go on, sister?
I don't try to get a long time ago. We have come back and try to get you.
All right. Tell me what you go on.
I want to tell you about Ras Creek.
All right.
Ras Creek, that's a kid's girlfriend here. I don't know if you remember my brother used to make #2 barbecue, that's my brother.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's my brother, then I met also.
You know I never know that?
Yeah, then my brother, All a weed for backyard. All a weed for tree farm.
Yeah, Remo, brother, right?
I remember brother.
God bless the dead.
Yeah, imam name is Ibalat.
And my family that.
Yeah, I'm the Iba when to live right on by.
I don't even know how Raskik died.
Then I part two na Ali Benitali. Then I write part two there, Miss Iba.
All right. I mean, actually, how did he pass? You know how he passed?
I don't know how he passed because on me here one time policeman beat up bad and after that we not say
I don't know that he was ever 100 after that beating.
Yeah.
But you know that for those who don't know, even though yeah.
No one on no one.
What's the name of his? What was the name of the boat? What's the name of his boat?
I try to remember right now.
Iconic boat on Kikaka. Iconic that had built up.
You know they're good because when I went back to the alley.
I never know so much when I'm young, but I know out of Kikaka the man give me enough love. So
okay, the reggae boat.
The reggae boat. Reggae boat.
You know where kill him?
Then my family want to harmony.
I don't know that, sister. You just give me one lot of.
Yeah. Yes, man.
I never know that. I don't know the whole story. I just know that before I even meet him, for years when I go to Kikaka, his boat, into my mind, represented the spirit of Kikaka.
Yeah, man, he used to carry the seahorse, go dive, but the first man carry go dive with shark and race. It's not before the tourism industry got organized.
So when he back in
Yeah.
By the way, that's cirrhosis and liver killer. Bad man killer.
All right, give thanks for the shedding light. All right, give thanks to that. I appreciate that. Appreciate that also. Have to just squeeze in if I give respect to us quick. Very saddened by the passing of Gabriel Mai. One thing with nickname that believes when you know a person only by their nickname. You know how that go? Like some Belgian by the name.
Everybody get a nickname.
You don't know the name, right? So back here, so when we got serious business, we know him as Essay. And so he not coming out with part of a serious business thing, and so it's really sad that he lost his life, get knocked down by a bus over the 21st holiday. Rest in peace, Essay, Gabriel Mai. But I never know. How I know this is when I end up check my phone when I see the name of the news. I say, oh yeah, well I got in my phone as Gabriel Mai. I had his real name, no, but I never know he as that. I don't know what I was quick real name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got some people who
you got some man you know for decades.
You got some people who probably don't know your first name.
Yeah, exactly that.
You know your Lightburn.
One of my schoolmates, he just told me I forget my first name.
But with respect, obviously the referendum is a very unusual thing. It's going to take place next week, Wednesday, Kikaka. I don't know. Do the foreign people get to vote? How does it work? At the village level residency people?
No, you have to be
No residents could vote in a village council thing.
Oh yeah, so the Kikaka people never have permanent residency.
Yeah, I think they want to vote.
Okay, you only need for the hour, yeah, forget that.
Yeah.
So.
What a thing, brother. So you just happy.
Yeah,
happy.
I want to see it move because we're going right back. That's how we do everything. From the first time when we legalized, that the same thing happened. Then do it and not have. They never the people.
But how can you be so unconcerned about the details of police?
I know they never have nothing for anything. It was just me at work.
But I ask you though, how can you be so unconcerned about the details when you know that the way operators could have believed that?
But I don't know what happened this time. I don't know. Once this passed, the people in Kikaka can make the money. You can be the foreigners, the people with the money. the people, you know, and change.
But
No,
you
you know,
unbothered- but
immediately,
you
you know, and change nothing for we on the south side. People are still they go to jail.
But why would you be unbothered by
Because
that?
because
that, why
because you have to
matter
move on. Once they do it, they have to free up with it. Because that's how Belize go action and reaction. The crowd
Action and
start the ball.
reaction, action and reaction.
Yeah, they want to everybody pants on. But how you do that and how you do so you want create one I say one trickle down, man. Definitely once they do it at Kikaka, you go national.
Polo, we probably have to bring you here next week. Where I be? Do you think that you going out there?
The 8th of October.
You going out there?
That's something where I just started thinking about right up on this spot. I never made a think about go out there.
We know they go campaign.
I'm not going to go campaign. I'm going to go psychoanalyze. I want to see the players there. And I got some man just like with the arm full ass up on the side. Can I know who I don't know what you there to? Can you go and set a man with
When I wait for your post Kikaka visit report. When I do that. So when you hit me up when you come back from Kikaka and we are here with you can't wait too long though because that means next week Monday, by next week Monday you have to go to Kikaka.
Yeah, I have to spend the night.
You're going to campaign or no, Polo?
Huh?
I know you're going to campaign or no?
Go campaign.
No man, come on, you don't meet a bedroom and tell you, but I'm not going to go vote for that. You know you want to tell him and you have to go.
Well, I want him.
That's a campaign.
I'm not going for campaign, but I guess just my presence. You say what the poster child come.
Polo, give thanks for sharing your.
I don't want to parting shot though.
But your parting shot.
My thing is this. Dealing with these drugs, I did some research and found the top 5 most addictive drugs in the world are methamphetamine, cocaine, opiates, let's say like the drugstore, where they're in a morphine. As you may talk about heroin, they use that for spike up the heroin. That's how strong opiates and you kill like 8. You got alcohol, kill 3.3 million people a year, but the nicotine, the fronto, right? Whether the vehicle where you're sitting, young boy, they roll the weed in at the fronto. The weed and our medicine, fronto have over 6,000 poisons. Marijuana have over 600 medicinal properties. My question is this, and nicotine kill over 8 million people a year between the ages of 14 and 28, die from early deaths. And it kill 1.2 million people from second-hand smoke. So when you smoke fronto, if anybody smokes weed with fronto around you, chase them. Chase them because he want to kill them and kill them and he show that tobacco kill half of the people that will use it. So my question is this. Why is it that tobacco is legal and marijuana is illegal? Marijuana has 0 deaths. Google it. 0 people a year weed kill. And tobacco they kill 8 million and that's legal and Guatemala they feed weed that and we burn the weed field where we had best weed some of the best weed in the world, in the region. And we make them come in and burn that with paraquat, kill out with bees, that damage a lot of our crops.
You miss Belizean breeze, no?
Yeah, the Belize breeze. Made up on the cover of High Times magazine.
Polo,
now we deal with the Mexican weed. They used to get weed from we know where they get weed. You know they make no sense.
Polo?
$75 billion a year they go to Mexico for buy weed when we grow better weed than them. Anyway.
And put you on pass away for debate.
I don't debate here and what pay.
Clinton Polo Lightburn.